88! Flag 88! Set it! That's it! Blue 30! Right on the end! Ready! Set! Ready! Set! Hit up! Hit! Let's go! Set! Look right on the end! Blue idiot! Ready, set, hit! Set! Flag 14! Here's Lewis to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Got the first down himself. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Lewis wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Going for 6. Touchdown Tigers! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. Wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Gators come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. They'll send the back in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. It's complete to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Gators are facing third and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. Could not make his way to the corner. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 3rd and 4. Sends it back in motion. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Working that left side now. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that.
Well, the defense was ready for the pass on 4th down that time, and give them credit. They had great awareness. They knew where the sticks were and where they had to make the tackle. Because of that great awareness, they're now coming off the field.
Under fire. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. LSU quick to the line.
And, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. After that run, picked up the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Trying to get through the noise, it's Lewis. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Lewis fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you.
He'll take a deep shot here. Makes a deep grab. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run inside. It's Berry. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tradition a huge part in college football, and this rivalry has its place among the very best. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's a heat. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage, having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat, and right now he's giving this defense all they can handle.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. Back to pass. A little release to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads it downfield. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Throwing, Lewis. He'll pull it down and run. Short gain on the play before he slides. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Lewis to throw. Got his man. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
LSU right back to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They'll make the step. Here's Lewis to throw. Gonna try to get it himself. Gotta protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Cox. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Lewis wants to pass. Now improvising. He's going to run it. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they use a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Blasted as he lets it go. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Lewis. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Upstairs to make the catch. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Great job by this defense, not getting down, not quitting. They gave up some yards. The offense got in the red zone, but the most important part of the field, they came up big, forced the fumble, and get the touchback.
It's first. The offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that bull Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the head.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with a look at Rutgers, taking on the number 16 team, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And it's the Scarlet Knights with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And you know what they say in college football, you got to take care of the games in your own backyard. They're now 2-2 after that home win.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. They'll corral him and get him down. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They've done a lot of good things, building a nice lead, but they did fumble the ball away on their last possession. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cox. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. LSU quick to the line. Third down from the gun, Lewis. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now... First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Dragged down after working his way, and those feet were pitter-pattering as he picked up 6. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead.
Makes the grab inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Cox. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Throwing, Lewis. The Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play, now giving up a negative play on 2nd down. You better be very careful about this 3rd down play call.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Oh, they're after him. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up, and the they've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Running inside, it's Cox. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. And the defense drags him down.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but this is a critical 3rd down that they have to convert. They don't want to give the ball back and put the pressure on their own defense.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go.
53. Wide 50. Move, go. Right on the end. And 18. Black 18. Look, right at the end. That's it. Red 80. Red, move. Blue idiot. Ready. Set. Flag. Ready. Set. Blue 30. Go, go. And hit. Go. And blue 25. Hit. Ready. Set. Go. Set! Wide 80! Wide 80! Wide idiot! That's it! Wide 29! Wide blue idiot! Ready! Set! Wide! Motion! Hit! Ready. Set! Red, move, go! And hit! Let's go! Set! Black 18, move! Hit! Ready! Set! Go, go! Set it!
You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. On the ground with the counter. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Looking deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Great coverage, and it's so hard when the ball's thrown down the field to stay patient. Like, not to grab the guy, not to start to overreact to the football. Nice job staying a little bit patient when the ball got there, deflecting it, knocking it down.
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's what
the punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as his offense tries to grind out some yardage. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Gators send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Not a lot of room to field this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the...
There's some room. Got enough for the first. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout here. He knew he had...
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the counter. Turning it on. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Looking to pass. It's Knight. Here's the pressure. On target over the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Caught by Smith. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Well, this defense...
Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Cunningham. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking downfield. It's Knight.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Dances away to buy time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. While they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Turns it loose. He's got it inside the 25. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket. Touchdown, Rebels. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the...
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll try it over the left side. Good gain there. Pitch. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. On first down, here comes this offense.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Knight. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Not. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Davidson. Picks up the first down. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. So now it's second and long.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll run it from the gun. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. First down here for the offense.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Knight. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He's going to... Defense in press coverage. The give and tick, 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 tick. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll keep it on the ground. Nice move to keep running. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand. So
the give to the back. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. On On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. They'll go right back to the run. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind what it's going to be like all day in this house. Now here's Hawkins. Fires to the tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there, go get it.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see...
Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Hawkins bringing the heat, and down he goes.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wide receiver going in motion. Plows through the defense. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. They'll move the tight end. Trying the run, it's Edwards. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
What a grab with one hand. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And the Aggies trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Using his feet. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They go play action with Hawkins. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the slop, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
He did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches.
Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He'll pull it down.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Michael Hawkins on the play action. Takes the easy completion. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your run.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Right back to the well. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Now here's Hawkins. Under fire. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eye.
And here comes the punt team. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. On target. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's caught. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. The Gators will send out the punt unit. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Texas A&M going quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Throwing, Hawkins.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on 2nd and short. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
He's going to take off. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Hawkins trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Right on the money. And he'll be brought down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Hawkins. Escapes the pressure going right. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. They're working that left side, and his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
A stop and pull maybe gets a yard to the 34. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Now here's Hawkins. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to...
Caught, and he's got room. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the wide receiver. Hawkins. Rushes on him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Almost lost the football on that one, but the clock is stopped while the medical staff comes out to tend to an injured player. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Under fire. Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab on the left. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give on the counter. Maybe some room here. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Hard-hitting tackle. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Now the toss. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be stopped short of the 20. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Rides to the back. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice game.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. On the ground with the counter. Could be an out. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the punishment has been extended. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win. And he did get that extra point through the... From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more... Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
motion. Ready, set, ready to move, go. Flag 18, move. Straight on the end. Red 80, red, head. That's it. Flag 88, flag white 88. Ready, set, blue, go, go. Blue 88. Ready, set, blue, hit. Let's go. Set, blue 22, hit. Ready, set, go. Set, red 50, set.
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. We've reached a defining point in the season. We gave in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Florida Gators and the Texas Longhorns. Restate of State College, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. He told me that his quarterback deserves all of the Heisman attention that he is receiving. We have seen what he's been able to do through the air. He is top 5 right now in the country in passing touchdowns, and he continues to improve in his ball security. I believe he belongs in that conversation for Heisman Trophy, but we'll keep you posted. This could change through the course of the season, but right now,
the Longhorns ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Was too much. They get him at the 15. I'm not sure you have much in the script to convert a third and this long on the opening drive. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. On the move, he fires. Complete downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. QB draw. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. They'll run play action. He rifles one deep to the left. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Gators are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Cook. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Gators will line up to punt it away. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. So the Texas Longhorns offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now, and I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been...
Makes the grab in their space. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was... Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. The short hands. It's Simon. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Using his legs, it's Simon. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it on the counter. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed behind the line, it's James. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 30. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Maybe a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Longhorns have taken it inside the 20. Caught. They will score. Touchdown, Longhorn. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make
great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scored.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Working on the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Trying to escape and get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe two, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Wants to fire on second down. He wants to take the top off. Pulls it in down the sideline. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Simon. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. The screen. He's got wheels. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes a catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Here's a heat. Buying some time. And he's in. Pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And he did make that extra. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly complete. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Not much happening on that one. Maybe made it back to the line of scrimmage as the clock continues to move here late in the half. It's 3rd down. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that full Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half. And the Gators will boot it away to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. He finds a soft spot in the middle. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking for a crease, it's Simon. Got a little grass. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tight end now in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Winston. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? Takes it down to the 41-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Running inside, it's Simon.
Hey, this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you've got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
And the Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Longhorns trying to cash it in on first and goal. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Longhorns!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The run inside. It's Darrisaw. Pushes ahead for 2. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like,